Tinker. What are you doing over there?
Me?
Why are you invisible? What nonsense are
probably
you
wandered off
pulling,
somewhere.
sir? Yeah. All right,
Me?
there he is. Tinker is in. And look, the labels are in their proper places, so everyone's in their correct room. Last time you guys finished a fight. Sorry, my dog was thinking I still had some pizza left.
Yeah.
Last time we finished a fight with a mysterious baddie, hottie with a body, who seems to show up where you guys are a lot and attack you.
Up there.
The souls that you're trying to reap, and now your fellow reapers. She done killed Callum.
He's a real bitch.
I have his ashes.
You do. So does Rune, I believe. He's got a little bit of
So
them.
yes, I do too. I put his ashes in my sack.
So, fun fact about me, I have a bunch of ashes of random people in my house. Not for any other reason than my husband is a glass blower. And when he makes memorial pieces, people send you way more ashes than you need. And so there's just a bunch of dead people in one of my cabinets. FBI agent, they were sent with consent, I promise. But
We need to discuss with you something about that. I have some I have some ashes, my father's ashes that I've been wanting to do something with, but
oh no, yeah.
Take it offline. We'll take that offline.
No, you're good. My husband is a glass blower. That's a fun fact. So he could do stuff like that, or at least point you in the direction of somebody else who can too, if he can't. But you guys were fighting Hottie with a body. Some of you collected the ashes of your fallen, maybe friend or reluctant friend, reluctant ally. That's what we'll say. And you returned to your tavern or crossroads, and you met a mysterious hooded figure who was talking to Adelaide and kind of questioned you guys a little bit about what happened, and how Callum died and such, and a little bit about this attacker. And then kind of some of you wandered off to bed and everything. And I ultimately put you to bed because I want to start the next morning. So all of you are in your rooms. And I want to give you guys time
Rico, right? His name was Rico, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So he was downstairs. You guys don't really know what happened. He did say that he was taking over for Hexel. So you don't seem to you have the information that you might not be seeing him again for the near future.
That's right.
And so he was downstairs at the table. I put you guys all in your room, like I said, because we're starting the next morning, because I want to give you all time to kind of go through. I'm going to go through and let you all kind of do things, because I know some of you, I know Theracia wanted to do a little bit of science experiments, right?
I absolutely do. I think probably, no, not probably. Definitely earlier than everybody else. She will make her way down to where Hexel once was, that sort of little laboratory, or not laboratory, but like library-ish area, to see if the new guy. What was the new guy's name again?
Rico.
Rico, thank you. Notes took forever to load. Yeah, remember I wanted to talk to him about potentially getting a workspace in the base.
So, this room right here it looks like a bedroom now, but I'll convert it later.
Fair enough.
When you walk in, you can make it look however you'd like. So, what exactly do you turn this room into? Because when you walk in, think of it as just a giant empty space, and then you kind of can create whatever you'd like based
Okay,
on the
so I think
grace's space.
upon walking into the room, I think what it's going to form is sort of a research lab, but one that's very similar to the tech that she knew in life. So there's probably a lot of, like, most likely outdated arcane studying equipment. Just there's probably like a table to put things on, sort of a pot to mix reagents, an oven to meld them. And I think what she's going to do is sort of lay out. See, what is the exact name? I put that in my inventory. Okay, yeah, the desiccated bony remains. I will put them on the table, and I'm going to sort of. I think she's going to focus her attention at the chest because from her or at least from my recollection, that's the area where the mysterious tiefling reached in and sort of jiggled things around when she transformed the soul into a bony, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I think what she's going to do is she's going to sort of maybe open up the chest a little bit, and I'm going to cast. What do I want to cast? I think I'm going to cast Identify as a ritual. So I think the point of this Identify spell is to sort of gain more information about what the hell actually happened. Because this is definitely the first time where she's seen, like, it's like, lady just reached into a soul, and it wasn't even the gloved hand either. I think that's one of the things that's confusing her the most. Is like, okay, makes sense that it would be like an arcane, like an arcane contraption that would do it, but no, she just reached her bare hand in and did it.
Okay. So, as you cast Identify on this bony and you kind of watch the magic wash over it, it's definitely got hints of magic. She definitely did some kind of spell. It's not a spell that I think you would be familiar with. It's not
Okay.
anything common knowledge. But there's something else. Go ahead and roll for me an Arcana check because I want to
Can do.
see if you can suss out kind of what this is.
Why must you do this? Okay, I mean, 15's not horrible.
No,
Just rolled really low.
that's fine. Okay, so as you're kind of looking over it, your Identify spell might light it up just a little bit. Maybe you catch a glance of like sort of reflective magic, but in the chest cavity, almost where the heart would be, but more towards the center, where sort of if you think about it, where your string comes from, that magical string that connects you to the tavern, there's a small, sort of dim cluster of some sort of arcana. And you've heard some things kind of about your string. And like I said, this is where that string is. Go ahead and make for me a intelligence roll. Intelligence check.
Just a straight intelligence check.
Yeah.
All right,
Just
can
roll the
do.
20 and then add your modifier.
Okay, I've cool. Just not rolling above a 10. I love it. That's a 12.
Okay. But that's fine because, like I said, you have a little bit of basis of knowledge for this. You know that the string that comes out of your chest is your soul tie. They've talked about it. So logically, if it's connected to something, you would think it's your soul. It's in the same place on your chest as in this chest. Is that maybe a soul? Is it trapped? You remember that Tinker wasn't really ever able to complete his reap. It was interrupted. And maybe that soul is still kind of stuck in there.
I think upon having that realization, Thracia will just sort of cock her head at it and sort of lean in close and say, can you hear me in there? Anything at all?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Ugh, 9.
There's
We're doing great.
all right. All right. Just yell at your dice. Do better, dice. But that's okay. You don't see any, like, it doesn't directly answer you. Maybe there's a shift in the light, almost like one of those speakers that has a light feature where if you talk, it kind of reflects the sound of your voice, but it doesn't seem to be responding to you so much as it's kind of just there.
It's reacting but not responding. Do I understand that right?
Yes, it's not directly responding, but it can definitely yeah, like one of those little light things where it responds to just sound, kind of brightens up a little bit and then dims when you stop.
Okay, so I think I'll just take a bit to take some notes on this soul. Well, the soul's still there, which is already a huge revelation. And I think the next thing she'd do is sort of uh actually, you know what? I think she's gonna debate a little bit with herself.
Interesting. What is she debating?
Because clearly so in her mind is like, okay, I'm a Reaper. We're supposed to get these souls to pass. That's my new job now. I can't really stop that. The question is, do we get the boss to help since, they've been around a lot longer? Or does Thracia swallow her pride and ask Arendelle for help since her religious background may give her a little more insight as to how souls pass?
Oh, maybe.
While you're contemplating that, you hear a knock at the door.
Who is it?
It's Rico.
Oh, yeah, come in.
And he just passes through the door.
Oh, okay, that
Uh,
works too.
When he enters, he looks at what you have out on the table, on your exam table, and yeah, he just kind of looks at it for a minute, and then he turns to you, kind of just waiting for you to.
Do you need me for something?
Oh, I thought you wanted to talk. Did you want to talk about these things?
Oh, I was actually just going to talk to you about getting a research space here, but it seems the place kind of did that on its own. So, while you're here, I can share some bit of discovery.
Ah,
All right, so I think it was mentioned before that the reap wasn't complete earlier.
Was it not? Interesting. Is that the incomplete one?
Well, I believe so, and I also believe that I found some evidence that it's incomplete. And she sort of points to the little moat of arcana in the middle there. Alright, so when the mysterious tiefling lady sort of wiggled her hand around the soul's chest, well, that that's where they turned to a bony, and it seems rather similar to where our strings are attached. So, methinks that the soul's still kind of trapped in there. Not really sure how to get it out and going.
He kind of looks over the bony sitting on the table and he's inspecting it and he's kind of looking down at where that is and he looks over it. The soul. You think it's the soul then?
Yeah, it's in the same place that our strings are. It was clearly there was some sort of soul chicanery, and because I mean, creatures like this don't come out of the blue, right? It's like for a soul to get, well, this soul got corrupted into a corporeal form, which very unusual. That's beside the point. Where
No,
was I going with this?
I think you said that happened rapidly though, right? Almost
Oh, quite.
instantly?
It was. I wouldn't say instantly, but it maybe took like a couple seconds, like maybe 10 seconds or so.
So that is what's interesting. What this is a result of this soul is the incomplete reap, but what she did to it was something I've never seen. Has anyone explained to you what happens when you don't complete a reap, or if you were to say leave a soul in a living body?
No, sir. This session here was my second reap ever.
Takes out a notebook and writes like a little note real quick and then puts it back and looks at you and goes, if you don't reap a soul, say you were to interfere and save someone, the soul, it sort of rots. Uh, the outside looks fine. The inside, and he sort of gestures at the bony on the table, looks like this. We haven't been able to figure out exactly where these guys came from, but they seem to be an outward manifestation of what happens when you don't complete a reap or you leave a soul.
Fascinating.
She just accelerated the process or
I mean,
made.
there's a little bit of traces of spellcraft in there, but it's not really a spell that I recognize.
I don't think it's a spell anyone would recognize. This must have been something she made or found.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Ritual, perhaps? But no, it would have happened too quickly to be a ritual.
Right, you said it only took moments. So, spell. Hmm. We'll have to investigate more. And he pulls out that notebook and writes another note.
I mean, well, that's part of why I wanted this space. I mean, well, in life, I research demons for a living, and seems this is sort of close enough. I mean, soul corruption happens all the time in the fiend world.
It's despicable when Reapers mess with death. We're going to have to find this woman.
Hey,
Is that all you need?
yeah, hang on. Look, roll back to that last statement there. Uh, What do you mean Reapers mess with death? Do you know who she is? Because I don't know if we know she's a Reaper.
Well, she must be. Right?
I don't know.
She can
I
travel
didn't
like
see a
us.
string come out of her.
He takes out that notebook and writes a note. Interesting.
So yeah, we
Still,
have
I
no
don't
idea
think.
who she's aligned with, really.
And he sort of just looks at you for a minute.
Yes.
I'll let the others know, I suppose. I mean, the general consensus among us is that she must be a Reaper gone astray.
I'd love to know where she's getting all her sick gadgets from. First the
Right.
first the custom spell that corrupts souls, then the glove that sucks up souls. What is happening here? I want to know where she's getting all this.
Us too. Which you should wrap up your research soon. You all have an appointment later. And he walks off and like goes out the door and just doesn't say anything else.
All right, I suppose that'll done for the day. Want to do a little bit more, but oh no, I got a meeting. No, yeah. And she'll just sort of think up a containment unit where that she can use to preserve the bony as it is. Whether that be like a stasis field or like a physical container. Not sure which would be more likely, but shrug.
Roll a performance check for me. Let's see what you get.
Oh god. All right, let's get that straight D20 roll, baby. Why is this the thing I rolled the nat 20 on? Really?
Because that's the way the dice roll, baby.
Oh, of course, the roll that doesn't
Um,
matter.
So you get a very fancy stasis tank. It lets you like load it up, and then you can put a like you can close it, and then it'll self sort of fill with formaldehyde is the word. That's the word I was looking for. So it works very nicely. Very
Definitely
proud of
putting
yourself. And I'm proud of your
that in
dice.
my notes. Very fancy stasis tank. Neat.
So as Thracia is researching, is there anything anybody else would like to do? Anything anybody else is doing?
I do.
Go ahead, Rune.
I believe that was Gur.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it?
please go
Pugna?
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I miss your voice is up. Pugna, you go ahead. I'll get to Rune.
Pugna would be back in his room. He would close his eyes. He would sit down at his chair and he would remember that this is a magic room. That's what he remembers. And he's going to try to essentially create some sort of above table question. Can this room transform? Does this room have to stay within the confines of the way that of the circle, or does this Is it
No,
malleable in
as soon
size?
as you step through the door, it is almost an infinite space that you can sort of mess around with at will.
Gotcha.
It's not limitless, like you can't create, open boundless space, but you can get pretty wild with it.
Okay. Pugna would try to create some sort of hatch in his room. And when you open the hatch, it'll essentially be the medieval version of like those combat training centers, like the high tech, like if you think like the Hunger Games kind of style, where like, you know what I mean? Like where they were doing the training and stuff like that. He wants
Yeah.
to create some sort of like Batman-esque place where he could just sit down there and just saw at things all day. Like every time he goes to
I
sleep, wakes up,
gotcha.
they're back to whatever and like some sort of like um American Ninja Warrior type stuff too.
I gotcha.
Real montage type stuff on his downtime.
Pugna, Batcave.
Yeah.
That's what I'm writing in my notes. Pugna,
Hell yeah.
Batcave.
Yeah,
Thracia,
essentially.
Lab, Pugna, Batcave. All
Yeah.
right. So go ahead and roll a performance for me. Let's see.
Oh. Uh performance, that's a 3.
I think you do it, and I think it
Yeah.
comes out much like you imagine it. I think it just takes an almost excruciating amount of time. Like it feels like it's just really a lot of effort. There's no fancy filigree to anything. It's all just like very straightforward.
It feels like the crayon version of it, kind of.
Yeah.
Like very basic.
But
Like
you
there's no
can
artistic
tweak it.
touch to it.
Yeah, the more you play around in there, you can
Okay. It's
adjust it
serviceable.
to right. For now,
Yeah.
it's a starter kit. You gotta
Cool. Yep.
fill in the rest.
Mhm. It's one training dummy in the middle of a large
It's like a
cube.
video game where you have to like level up.
Yep.
Start with the
Hey, I'm cool with it. I'm excited. I'm excited to get the DLCs on this thing because it's going to be wild.
um
Yeah, that's all. That's all he'd be doing is trying to work on his Batcave and um.
what is driving Pugna to make this space? Is it just he wants a sense of privacy when he trains, or
Pugna would be creating this space because he wants privacy 100%. He wants his own space because he knows the way he wants things set up. And yeah, he could do it out there too, but he's very much he needs a going away. He needs a space to go away to. You know what I mean? Like it's his happy space
like
is to be able to
Batman?
sit. Very much so. Yeah. He wants to train
His
and he
dad
wants to
cave.
train solemnly. Yeah. Yeah.
You do not let
He doesn't
me
mind going out there, but
outside.
it's a lot more it's a lot more weapon training combat out there. This is a lot more of like working on self, really trying to build up his ability to survive.
I think it's always nice to have a little place of self-reflection where you
100%.
can just think on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So as Pugna building his bat cave and Thracia her fancy lab. What's everyone else doing? Rune, you got stuff? What are you doing?
Yeah, Rune's got some stuff. He would take a little bit of Callum's ashes, and he would, along with part of the flask of Callum's, he would melt those down a bit and just work them into the handle of his maul, just as a reminder of the unnecessary loss of life or death, however you want to put it.
All right. So you're working in these ashes. Go ahead and You do a performance check. I want to see how well you do that. You're proficient in that, right? Forging, I assume?
Yes. Yeah.
Then yeah, you can. I believe that means you roll it at an advantage, right? I'll let you roll
Sounds
it at
right to me.
advantage because you're just really good at making swords.
That's the dirty 20.
Very nice. It looks super good. I mean,
Sweet.
your work always looks very, very nice, but it'll be a nice reminder that though you didn't necessarily get along with him or particularly like him, he was still a person, a reaper. And as you slowly build it out and you work on it, is there anything else you do?
Nope, that'd be it. A simple man.
He's an easy man with his
Right.
forced comfort.
Exactly. That he
Just
hates
a
very much.
guy. I think
do I
as
still
you're
have a connection
working,
to my goddess?
I'm
Question.
sorry, what, hun? Go
I
ahead.
said a question. Do I still have a connection to my goddess?
Well, I think we can see.
Okay.
How about we go over to you next?
Over to who?
Miss Aranda. What is she doing as she wakes up in the morning
She's gonna try and
after all of this drama?
connect because she wants to work on spell stuff, you know. So she's gonna pray.
Make a religion check.
Religion. Where is it? How am I not good at religion as a fucking cleric? I'm dumb.
Irony.
Someone
It's
somewhere
fine.
decided that it's an int skill for whatever reason.
And not
Yeah.
wisdom.
Yeah. It's
What
dumb.
clerics are based on.
I call shenanigans. Well, at least the die liked me. I got an 18.
So the connection isn't different. She's still there. You can still access that magic, that feeling that you've always had that she's there. It's still there. Do you have anything you say to her in
Oh
particular
god.
as you're praying?
Becky didn't think that far ahead. Fudgesicles.
I caught the car. Now what do I do?
Right now. Why does my brain just go burr?
I don't even think it has to be a formal prayer. Do you ask her anything? Do you feel like maybe any sort of emotion at your current position or anything towards her, or maybe that she could guide you on?
She's definitely angry that she's here.
I'll be right back.
She doesn't necessarily understand why she's here. Wasn't she good enough to just not be in this situation?
When you think that, when you say like, wasn't I good enough? Like,
Did I not worship you well enough?
did I not do the right things?
Did I just not behave the way I needed to? I don't understand. Help me understand.
I think the angrier you get, you may not notice it at first,
Oh,
but your room sort of shifts and changes. It gets a little darker. I know your room is very foresty and it's very light right now, but I think it turns into a darker version of that, almost like a little bit of a creepy forest, like into the woods, and everything gets a little darker. And there is no direct answer. There's no she's she's never really come out and just told you anything explicitly. That's never how it's worked, but she
never.
usually sends you feelings, sends you at least a wave of I'm doing the right thing. But you don't really feel that right now, and it's a little unsettling,
Mhm.
a little confusing. Is it because she's mad at you? Is it because well, roll an intelligence check.
That's not any better, but okay.
I believe in you.
We're rolling the
What is
penguin
my
die
fail?
because it's happening. It's a penguin die. 7.
Well, you can't figure it out, but part of it may be because were you supposed to be here? Was this her plan for her?
No.
You've been told that you weren't on the list. You weren't.
Mhm.
Maybe you don't know yet, but maybe some of the anger might be misplaced rather than this being a punishment. Maybe this is an unfortunate mishap and your goddess is just as confused as you, but you don't really know. It could be either. It'll take more time to think on. Maybe a little more prayers.
A little more prayers. Think of better questions, Claire. It's fine. Yeah. I'll think of questions. I'll ask her later.
Tinker. What is our sweet confused gnome doing?
He doesn't know.
So you said you woke up in the middle of the night because you knew your reap failed, right? Make a con save for me. Hey, Johnny. um, I think you wake up with a start, and it's gonna take a rather long time for you to find any peace. Your heart is racing. Your head is sweating. You're almost having a panic attack, but I won't give you a full panic attack. But you're real close. No. Not quite that bad. But you don't know. Go ahead. You're gonna laugh, but roll me a wisdom save. As you're sitting there asking, both thinking in one moment, maybe that wasn't my fault. My reap was interrupted. I did get the soul out of there. They're supposed to move on, but he was there. That's not normal. It's not entirely my fault. And as you're switching between that and why am I not with Bahamut? Why am I here? You have maybe a small realization. It takes a long time of you going back and forth between those thoughts for you to sort of make a connection, sort of like Arendelle did, where maybe it isn't just that reap, not completing your reap was your fault, but you being here, it's so hard to think, right? You in life, Tinker was never dumb. He was an inventor. He was a creator. He had done something. He had invented something. But here it's not the same. He can't gather his thoughts. He can't create in the same way. So you don't understand it, but maybe in the same way that the reap wasn't your fault, maybe you being here isn't a punishment or something that you did wrong. Maybe something else is going on?
It's kind of funny you said that because I actually was going to say that Pugna would have looked for Tinkerer. That would have been his first person that he would have came out to like check on, but he wouldn't have done that until after his training session was complete and stuff like that. Then I think he would have came and checked on Tinker at some point throughout the night.
So, well, all right. As you're starting this journal and trying to get your racing mind to focus for even a moment so you can start, I think around that time, because it would be in the middle of the night. So this is when he's making his training session. So Pugna, you would be able to check on him and see him doing something at his desk,
Okay.
not sleeping.
If I saw the light on, I would. You'd hear he's firm, but as quietly as he could, banging like boom, boom, boom.
Roll a roll a stealth check for me because you're attempting to do it quietly, but I feel like Pugna would also maybe not be able to do that, and I want to see if it bothers anybody else around you in that room.
It will not be 22.
Very nice. Yeah, so it's loud enough that Tinker can unmistakably tell someone is knocking, but not loud enough to bother any of the surrounding sleeping members.
You just hear. He would just grunt. Hmm. Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, it's Pugna. I saw you're still up. Everything okay? Do you mind if I step in? I'd like. That's okay. We've all had a tough time finding answers around here too. So you're not alone in that confusion. Do you need anything from me? Oh God. I never really had time for religion. The only peace I found was in the people who I saved, the people who I helped, and the coin that I made along the way. I mean, obviously. I am here if you need somebody to listen. The old man used to tell me that the answers you're looking for, you don't need to ask somebody else. You only need to look within, and you'll find them there. There's not much strength looking for a god when you're the one here doing his work. So, of course, Pugna. I'm the one with the rabbit. Of course, buddy.
Do you have your rabbit with you, Pugna? Do you have Moss with you?
Yeah, I'd pull him out of my little pouch. He'd be hanging out with
Yeah,
me.
so Tinker, you used to see the cutest
Disappointing.
little like rough of the road rabbit who looks through he's been through a war of his own. He's missing a paw.
And he's
And you just
half blind. He has a scar over his
a scar over his eye. How you
this is
doing?
Moss. This is Moss.
What's up? The rabbit is actually talking to you, Tinker.
You don't need to worry about that.
I think it's because we're all dead.
Hmm.
You know you're not
Yeah,
wrong.
I have that effect on people.
So I guess what I'm trying to gift you with is if you can remember and you ever need to reach out to me and I find myself busy or elsewhere, Moss is always a good talk to as well. He's helped me through a lot of the situation. And
Extraordinarily good listener.
yeah. Yeah. And his site's only half what it used to be, so he's gonna turn his smirk at him.
That's a good one. This guy over here. Like I haven't heard that one 1,000 times before.
Yeah, that was for the last pouch that you chewed into, okay?
That's so tasty.
Yeah, you know? You're the one who started this dynamic. Don't forget it.
He just like looks over at you, Tinker, and like nods his little rabbit head and like twitches his nose.
Pugno will get up, hold his hand out for like a handshake. But it'll be more of the
Wow.
Terminator style one. Or not the Terminator, sorry,
Okay.
the Predator one.
So what I picture is that the Moss then has to kind of like, you know, when a fat lazy cat is like laying with their stomach on your arm and their legs dangling down, because in order to do one paw, because he's only got one paw, he's not going to be able to balance himself, I don't think. So he just kind of plops down and reaches out a paw to you, Tinker. It's like fat cat laying across Pugna's arm.
I won't let you forget, don't you worry, buddy. And then
Hold
he'll
on.
head off
I'm
back
gonna
to his
roll
room.
something. I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Okay.
All right, he's good. I rolled for Moss to get back up on your arm without falling down, but he did all right.
Cool. Good. Thank goodness.
He's still
That's like a
dexterous,
10-foot
that
drop for
little
him.
bunny.
Hell
Rolled an
yeah, he is.
18 on the die, so he's good.
He ain't no slouch.
Didn't lose this arm in no reason, you know? I learned how to move around with one arm.
Not by being slow, I'll tell you that.
So, everybody is doing their various things throughout the night. And then into the morning, and sort of into the late morning, getting a little close to, I'd say around like 12 in the afternoon, 1 o'clock, however you mark that time in a liminal space. And everybody is in their various rooms at the moment doing things. And each one of you will hear, where are my guys? Of course, I had them all ready, and then they're off doing things. Please hold. All right, let's make everybody visible here. Boom, 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 boom. In sync, each one of you hears pounding at your door. Very loud, like obnoxiously loud. Theracia, you are back in your room after doing your research. Thank you. I want you to be.
Dragging myself over.
I'll
Oh,
move you
never
over.
mind.
I got you. Let's go. But you just hear like police knocking at your door, just like full arm. Boo, boo, boo. Do any of you go out, or do you all just hang out? It
I
doesn't
pull
stop.
out my mace and throw the door open and start rushing out like I'm gonna fucking destroy somebody.
Okay, make a deck save for me.
Say it one more time.
Make a deck save for me.
Got it.
I'm just gonna open the door. Don't have much
That's a
muscles to charge
19.
with.
So when you rush out, you meet it's not like a hard wall. It's very much like two big dudes running into each other. And he goes to grab your hand with the where your mace is.
Headbutt.
Not to. Okay, roll for attack.
19.
All right, roll for damage.
All right, that'd be an unarmed strike. So that's 3.
He like stumbles back and then like does a thing where he wipes his nose for a second and he looks at you and he just deadpans you. He still doesn't say anything and then he goes to grab for your wrist to like restrain you. And he got a nat 20.
Shit.
I think when you're rolling against grappling, you roll some sort of save. So I'll still have you roll that because if you roll a 20, all is fair in love and war. Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually strength versus
Strength
strength. Oh, yeah, no. That was a 3.
All right. So he successfully gets you. He does like a maneuver where he grabs your wrist, twists it, your mace falls, and then he almost like imperceptibly has you just both hands, and he's going to shackle you. He's going to put shackles on you.
I think definitely after all the commotion, Thrash is just a little annoyed. She'll just like half in a day is just open the doors like, can I help you?
We're under attack.
Who are you?
Under attack, you broke my nose first, dude.
You came slamming into my door.
He,
Who the fuck are you?
I knocked on your door. I mean, we're taught to knock heavy, but I knocked. And we're we're from the same group as Rico. We're wardens. We were sent here. He'll tell you. And as you look around, the rest of you. So Theresia's out. Does that everybody else? I'm assuming comes out. Does anybody come out in the same manner that Rune did?
Yes, I would. Pugna would be.
I'm gonna stick my face right there and I'm gonna be like, can I help you?
The person on the other side of your door, Arendelle, he looks at you and he goes, "Yeah, get the fuck out of your room. Come on."
Why?
Because you have to go meet with the council. Let's go. Come on. I don't want to have to shackle you too.
What
Let's go.
council?
I'm
I'll
sorry.
just
Am I your scribe? I said, come on. Let's go.
You are
Guard.
technically my
Guard.
scribe. You are summoning me, therefore you must be a scribe of some kind. Please explain to me why I need to go.
I'll just
Because
shout. Apparently, we were conscripted to some appointment yesterday. I don't know.
We
Rigo
were?
was saying something about it yesterday. I don't fucking know.
yes, you are being brought before the council one way or the other. Shackles or willingly. You decide.
Pugna
She
would
looks terribly
just follow.
dumbstruck. Like, the fuck do they think they are? Like, this is ridiculous. You do not touch me.
What
Are
does
these
Pugna
metal
do?
shackles that are on me? Sorry.
He just follows along.
Surprising. Not how I thought that was gonna go.
And
um
Are they metal shackles?
um yes, they are metal shackles.
Okay.
Arendelle, make an insight check on this guy for me.
An insight check. Skills. That's a skill I'm good at.
You can do it.
I can do it. That's a 21, ma'am.
he is not lying, and he's about this close to ripping you out of that room.
Oh, poor baby. It's fine. She will step out of the room, but she's not. Do not touch me.
I love the the sass. He doesn't, but he does look at you like ready to jump.
I am not the bad person here. Why do you look at me like that?
I didn't.
Arundel, my sweet summer child, I don't think we're in trouble.
And why would they put me in shackles?
You broke
barged in like a
my
madman.
nose.
Who broke
Do you
whose
want me to?
nose?
I'll let you go if you calm down.
Is
You want
that
me to
how you
take 'em
enter
off?
every door?
Did Pucknut break your nose? Do
When
you need
they-
it fixed?
when
I
they,
can fix it for you.
When they knock on my door like they did, yes, absolutely. That sounded like a threat.
Goodness, I bet you're great at family gatherings. Is a good old granny comes through the door. Oh, if she knocks too loudly, she's on the floor. Oh, jeez.
I protect the forge.
Oh, I bet you
Oh,
do.
okay.
I bet you do.
If I unshackle you, are you going to hit me again?
If you don't unshackle me, I am certainly going to hit you again.
And
Since your options are limited.
Rune, make a persuasion check.
And when I say that, I'm also
or intimidation. Persuasion or
okay, 'cause
intimidation. I want to see you.
when I say that, I'm also going to activate my large form. So I'm already a Goliath. So I'm going to grow to like 12 feet tall.
What the fuck is wrong with the rest of you? This is just business, guys. Come on.
And that's going to be, let's see. That's a 21 in intimidation.
He's like, you broke him. What? You just could have waited 30 seconds. I'd have taken him off. So dramatic.
And I reached down, I grabbed my mace and put my mace away.
Yes. Can you fix my nose? Getting blood all over my uniform.
You need me to fix your nose?
Nose bleed?
Give me 1 second. I got a phone call.
Are you going to fix his nose after the phone call, Adelaide? Or no, Arendelle?
She said she's got to take a call.
I asked the cleric hotline.
Right.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Hold on, I got a telehealth call. Give me a minute.
So I put my hand on that dude's face. Like I palm his face and
Okay.
I cast healing
Cast
word.
inflict wounds. Damn it.
Oh yeah, just start a fight in here. Guys would
I
definitely be
grab
in
his
trouble
face
then.
and I grab his face and I cast healing word.
I got you. How much you healing for?
9, so he's
Okay, so he gets
back up.
wiping off the blood. Super. Thank you. Yeah, is everyone here? 1, 2, 3, 4. The one guy's just still knocking on Tinker's door. I heard you.
For God's sake. Thank you, sweetie. Let's just make this as quick as possible.
Just
Sorry.
knocking.
Sorry, Mr. BB had a phone had a moment at work, so he needed a conversation. My bad. Whose nose
No.
needs to be fixed now?
No, once I fixed
Already
it.
got fixed.
You're good.
No one's now?
I think-
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah. I grabbed him by his face and cast healing word.
Well, that's real nice of you.
I know.
After breaking his nose in the first place. So mending bridges, right?
Right.
No, that's
We
a
call
different
that
spell.
character growth.
I do
Mending
have
bridges,
mending
like
too, so
nose bridges. The bridge of your nose.
sweet. I like it. Well done.
F bridges? No.
I'm punny too, guys. All right.
No bridges?
Tinker, you hear Tinker, you hear Adelaide's voice. Tinker, please just come out. But
You want to get
you
arrested
can
there, sweetie?
you can sleep after. Come on. I would say you could sleep when you're dead, but you're already dead, so you're gonna have to wait a little longer. Come on.
Actually, that's
And she just like pushes through the door. She like toddler moms you. She just starts to get your cloak and like fasten it around you. Make sure your shoes are tied. Come on, we're going on a field trip.
On our favorite
well,
rocket ship.
Thracia's, well, Thracia's just pondering. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We are dead, so why do we need sleep?
Not doing
Do-
it.
Oh,
I'm not
sweet
leaving this
Tinker.
couch.
That's all right. Do you want to hold my hand, love? And she just holds out her hand.
Wow, she really is going full mom. That's crazy.
Oh, everyone watch out. Tinker's feeling sassy this morning.
Isn't
We're just leading
Tinker
into it. All
always
right.
sassy?
So these guys gather around you. They kind of put you in a little circle.
Are they at
Rico
least
goes,
are they at least not scary looking? I can't tell what they look like.
no, these ones aren't scary looking. They kind of look like I won't make the reference. They kind of look like wannabe really fancy reapers, but not skeletons. So they have like all black leather armor that's fitted super tight, has fancy like straps and filigree, and they have like dark leather, like full leather armor, so their pants and everything, and boots that go up to like mid shin, very fancy, all black, cloak, and the hood's pulled up, every one of them, and they're pulled kind of down so you can barely see their eyes, and they're all wearing a cover over their mouth and nose. It's very clearly a sort of guards type uniform,
Mm.
but not scary per se. Oh, Tinker, these are wardens. They're I don't know, Reaper guards for the council. They're just here to make sure we all go where we're supposed to, um, which is apparently to talk to the council, which is fantastic. Uh, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Uh, everyone's here, and then she's just looking at Rico, and he looks at all of you, and he goes, "As she said, you've been summoned, so hold on tight, everyone." And you all feel a pool. I'm gonna move it over here slightly because all of your names stay on the thing and I don't wanna move them. So we're just gonna boop over here for a minute. You wanna move yourself. So many things to move.
There's got a way we can.
Wait, how did you select multiple? We're gonna leave Moss. Moss didn't come with you. Unless you want Moss with you, Pugna.
Push
Does
the
he
letter
stay in
S.
like a little pouch?
If you push the letter S, then you can select all.
Oh yeah.
Doodly-doodly.
Oh nice. Alright. Learn something new every day. That's not what I wanted, this one.
Nope, that's not it.
Boop. Move everybody in. It's a little small. Not to scale, but whatever. Use your mind. Oh, look at that.
Enhance.
Enhance. This is
Enhance.
dehance? Is it the opposite when you go smaller? Oh, I heard
Well,
it.
I mean, if you're zooming in, you are enhancing the focus.
You find yourself in this very fancy hall type place. Maybe a temple. It could be a hall to a fancy castle. It's not labeled. There are no flags of kingdoms you would recognize or anything like that. Nothing to stake claim over this place as if in the world of the living where a king would have banners or a lord would have some sort of marking of their family. It's just a very nondescript, like I said, maybe a temple, maybe a mansion, maybe a castle, you're not entirely sure. Ah, the men stay crowded around you to keep you kind of in this circle as you land. And Rico says, "No wandering off," and looks directly at you, Tinker.
I would too. Look directly at Tinker.
Hey, it's fine. My pact with him is still on. I'm gonna know where he is, even if he does run off. So, hey.
And now, I don't know why these guys are gonna be big.
He's huge.
The good thing is I can just duplicate them once I make them small. I'm learning things.
Yay, things.
There's guards everywhere. Here, this is a very sort of protected place with these guards, and then there are others around. You don't really notice many people. You don't even really notice what you would normally think of like a council. There's not like a table of people sitting in judgment of you or anything. So, what we're going to do is we're going to wait here until the council deems it time to show up. We run on their time, not ours. Like I said, no wandering off. Don't leave the general vicinity. Don't poke around and don't steal anything. We'll know. But you can hang around this small area, and the guards kind of fan out, and they just let you hang out for a little bit. Rico's gonna go over here.
Pugna would put his hand on Tinker's shoulder and try to guide him over to the bench, and sit him down and stand, sort of like soccer defender.
This certainly takes me back to my university days.
What do you mean by that? Ooh, good question. Good question.
They kind of like church pews. They have space underneath them.
To crawl out the back, or is there a full backing on the back?
They're like super fancy pews. So they have like the standard backing with some plushing and then a plushy bottom. But if Tinker's sitting there, his like feet would dangle off the bottom and he'd be able to like tuck his feet under if he wanted.
Would he be able to crawl out the back? I think it's what he's trying to figure out.
Oh yeah. The very last row, it's open. The whole thing is open. He could crawl through the whole row if he wanted. Fully
Oh,
like a
okay.
church pew when someone loses their baby.
Okay. Well, luckily I'll know there's a guard on both ends, so. And as I'm doing this, I would look at both of those two guards specifically to make sure that they understand the assignment.
Make a let's see. I'm gonna make either persuasion or performance, and then I'll have them roll insight to see if they notice.
16.
Okay, so one definitely
For-
notices because he rolled a
Okay.
20. And the other one notices as well. So they do notice, and they both kind of
It'd be
just
more persuasion, and I would be doing kind of like that. I don't know, but like the parent looking around to see if other parents are paying attention to like notice like that there needs to be some sort of triangle around these children.
got you. Yeah, they both kind of nod their heads like, mhm.
Yeah. I'm Bermuda triangling this motherfucker. He's not getting anywhere.
Make an athletics check, Tinker, because that guard that you're by is gonna attempt to just pick you up. Yeah, he just no, he's hold on, let me roll. Meets it, beats it. I'll say that was for him noticing you because he rolled a 17 on the dice. So if I roll a lower than you, which probably won't happen, but if I do, no, he still manages to pick you up. Uh, he like scoops you up under the arm and you kind of like kick and struggle for a minute, but he gets you and he just takes you over and plops you back down.
It's like picking up a
Don't fight.
25-pound cat.
Yeah, don't fight. Why are you fighting me? Just go. Just sit. Gee, wow, he's a wily one. Well, Pugna is playing bodyguard with two of these
Bodyguards.
bodyguards with a wily toddler trapped in the body of a gnome. What are the rest of you doing? Are the rest of you doing anything? Or are you just enjoying the show?
Hey, Adelaide. Any ideas as to what the topic of this whole meeting is? I mean, I've got some idea, well, a singular idea, but I don't think that would be warranted for a full meeting.
Well, I mean, I don't have a full dossier, but I would assume it has to do with the woman who keeps attacking you, the dead fellow reaper that we recently experienced, and those failed reaps on Tinker's part. Uh, might
You
have
didn't
something
You
to
gotta
do.
ban
experience
some.
it.
You gotta ban
We
someone,
experienced it.
by the way.
I'm sorry, what?
So sorry. You gotta ban someone. They're
Oh,
cheap viewers. Streamboo.com. Remove the space.
dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Un momento, por favor. Please hold.
Yeah, sorry.
Block. And reported because I don't play that game with you. Oh no, what happened? No, I messed up. Oh well. Um, thank you for letting me know. But yeah, she basically just runs down the list of the entire last battle you just had.
I mean, sort of fair. I mean, well, okay. Context for the rest of you folks, since nobody else was here. Good old Rico visited me while I was doing my research, and he seemed rather interested in the findings I came up with that bony body well, not really a body, but hell, you know what I mean. The bony that I did a little autopsy on, and he seemed
Uh-huh.
very interested in the results of that.
Right. I mean, that's kind of their job. Uh, but I don't think that's any harm on your part. It should be all right. What what exactly did you come up with your research that he found so interesting?
Well, apparently the soul was still in there. Couldn't really get it out. I mean, also didn't really try. Kind of cut me off before I could try. But he sort of taught me about how the body of the bony isn't actually a body, it's more just a manifestation of a corrupted soul. It's kind of figured out that it wasn't done via ritual, that it was more of a spell since it happened so quickly. It's not really a spell that is really known in the universe, so we think that she also made her own spell, for lack of a better term, somehow.
Interesting.
Listen, it's
Huh.
just nice to be in a place where my studies are actually, appreciated and, don't get me killed.
Oh, I mean, that is certainly valuable information.
But yeah, the repeated intruder was. I'm gonna guess that's what this is about.
I yes. I would also assume that. It seems the most logical. It's a lot at once. I'm not surprised that they want to talk to us. Um,
Oh, hang on,
I
hang
would
on,
be
hang on, hang
surprised
on.
if it was all of them.
I almost forgot something. This wasn't learned from the little autopsy I did. This was kind of learned from Rico himself. He seems to be under the assumption that our mystery tiefling lady is another Reaper, but I didn't really see a string on her. So I don't know. I find it kind of interesting that he assumed it was a Reaper, even though we don't really know that.
I think he knows more than
When
he's letting on.
of course they do. I mean, not to sound crazy or anything,
It's
but
far
I
for the
really
course
just
with you people.
not really. Well, I'm personally not a fan of these guys. The wardens are such pains in the asses. They're very play it close to their own chest type of folks. If you're not in their in their group, they're not going to give you all the information. It's fairly standard around here.
Irony coming from you.
Well, just because I don't have the answer to everything, Rune, doesn't mean that I don't try. And she just walks away from you towards Rico.
That's fair.
Uh, I'd say it's like for Tinker, if you're standing on the pew itself, you would probably come like the top of that wall would come to like the middle of your forehead. It's not a giant, but it's almost person height. Pugna stands a little bit taller than it. How tall are you, Pugna?
6.5, somewhere in that area.
Yeah, he definitely stands taller than the wall itself.
Oh yeah.
Okay, make an athletics check or yeah, athletics check. um,
Carry
Pugna
your
and the
legs.
guards just watch you hop up there and like try and hang, and you're doing that thing that like little kids do, where you're like, oh, and you're dropping back down, and you're like, if I don't look at them, they won't notice me. Um, but they can very clearly see you doing this. Uh as you're standing there, Sarisha, Arendelle, and Rune, make a perception check for me, please.
All right, more straight D20 rolls. All right.
You guys put your stats where you put them.
I sure did. Listen,
15.
13.
What'd you get, Arendelle?
I'm still trying to navigate my fucking character sheet because apparently I'm stupid.
We don't say that about our friends. Just Gerwig.
Besides, perception isn't an int skill.
It's not, but I'm still not proficient in it, so I just need to know what my number was. $10.
10. Rune got a 15.
15, yep.
I think it's 10, 15, 13.
13. Okay, so Thracia and Rune, you guys see off in the corner a woman with she sort of looks like a warden, a little bit less decor. She's wearing more of an all black dress with a black cloak and it's tucked up. And she's standing behind this pew, very clearly hiding. And she kind of like motions over for you to come.
Okay, I would like to insight her because I want to see how like is she like beckoning us over like like a child like a predator would lure children or beckoning over to share a secret?
Spiritorily, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
what
if
kind
you
of
guys
beckoning are we talking about?
one, do you guys let Arendelle know that she's there?
I
think
I give
Rachel-
her a little head nod. Yeah.
That who's where?
Over in
Creepy lady
this
in the corner.
Who's she?
I don't know, but that's a
Easy.
17 on my insight.
All right. Rune and Arendelle, you can make an insight check if you'd like to as well.
No, Rune would not. He doesn't trust anybody in this room. Aside from his cohorts.
I got 16 on insight.
Okay, so she's definitely it's an almost like a panicked come over here, like not I'm trying to cause you harm or anything, but like I don't want these folks to see me trying to draw a little bit of as little attention to myself and kind of like motioning you over. Now, you can gather from your insight check that she doesn't want you to be obnoxious about this. She's not trying to draw any attention to herself.
Okay.
Now,
So I
if you
guess
want
just sort of
to
lean to
do
the
this,
others.
yeah, just so you know, if you want to do this sneakily, you'd have to go up these stairs over here, or you're going to be climbing up that wall past these guards. So
How
you can
tall
make
is
that
that wall?
poise, bud. So Pugna is 6'5", and he stands. I'd say it's about 5 feet.
Oh,
Okay,
so it's
hang
like
on.
It's a very
it's like a
Hang
raised.
on.
yes. It's a whole. It's like a little bit of a raised platform, enough that like when you're standing there, people aren't above you, but there's definitely like levels to this.
Gotcha.
Okay, so can you see my ruler right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
it would be basically 30 feet at a right angle.
Mhm.
Okay, you know what? That is all I need. I would like to Misty step my way up there.
Okay. Are you gonna try to do that without the guards standing around seeing you, or are you just gonna whip it out and go?
Heyo.
I heard it as soon as I said it.
I mean, there's not much whipping it out. It's just verbal components, but sure. That is a good point. Shoot. How thick is this pillar here?
I would say they're more decorative, I'd say, than they're more like decorative stands than pillars. They're like you would place
Oh.
objects on them, flower bases, decorations, and things like that. They're not like
Oh,
support beams.
crap.
What's that?
And there really aren't any good warp points. That sucks.
I mean, you could just do it if you want, or you could just
I will.
walk
I'll
over
try.
there and go up the stairs.
I mean, I will try and make as little mist, I guess, as possible in the just doing so.
Okay, roll a stealth check to see if you can stealthily pull this off enough.
Oh,
And
Quick enough.
I'll go by their passive perceptions because
who's
they're not
helping?
actively.
Did
Are you
somebody
helping,
say they'd
Rune?
help?
Oh, but I as a player would love to. My character would not though. I don't think
Yeah,
he would
you're
be
kind
interested.
of occupied at the moment.
He is very
Yeah,
That's
with
very
with
fair.
the toddler. Oh, I thought I
Yeah.
heard someone say they were gonna help.
Yeah, I thought I did
Was it
too.
Rune?
It was not ruined.
Okay. All
All right,
right.
well,
You can do it.
just straight roll then.
Stealth
All right,
roll.
yet another straight d20.
I
You
could
10.
can do it.
It has a 10.
Um, when when you land over there, both of the guards standing there, this one, hold on, yeah, this one and this one, their heads whip around and they look at you, and the one just goes, "What? What are you doing?"
This piano looks interesting.
There are stairs right over there.
I know, but where's the fun in that?
Uh, make a persuasion check.
This is also a plus
Persuasion or
0.
deception.
They're both
I'll let
plus
you.
zeros. I cannot explain enough how terrible this character's stats are.
Are you a commoner?
Are you just the guy?
Almost. I'm a commoner except for intelligence. Everything else is either plus 0 or minus 1. I'm just a researcher, guys.
I
8.
the Okay, just use the stairs. Yeah? No more
Okay.
magic. No more of the hocus pocus.
All right, fine.
Stairs.
And she'll just start walking over to the piano.
Those pianos those are bookshelves, I think.
But that the girl leans
are?
over to you and she's that was insane. Why didn't you just you could have just there's stairs literally right over there.
Listen, lady. You have to understand. You think me some rogue? No, I literally just study demons. That's literally all I've got. I don't do stealth, I do magic. That's it.
Fantastic. Just here. And she like shoves a letter in your hand and she goes, just take that, hide it, read it later. Don't let them see it. Yeah? And then she
Oh,
just
good. More
before
hiding.
before you answer, she just looks at you. Yeah, don't let them see. Bad. And then she disappears.
Oh, more mysterious women in my life. Great. It's fantastic. And then she plays the bookcase piano. Whatever the hell it is.
We can say it's in piano. It's my sandbox.
I mean, to be fair, whether it's a piano or a bookshelf, I think Thracia would still fiddle with it. They both fit, just for very, very different reasons.
Make a performance or deception check.
Oh, God.
And I'm just imagining you playing a bookshelf like a piano.
Well, okay, so with this natural one, I would like to describe it in the best way I know how. This
Please
is a
do.
bookcase, but she will still attempt to play it like a piano. And as she does so, she will hastily cast minor illusion to keep creating little sounds.
I think you just subtly hear behind you the guard that's standing right here just starts laughing. Like he's trying to hold it in, but he's laughing at you. They told me that the little one was an idiot, but apparently it's all of them. He mumbles to himself. Um, with that funny failure, we're gonna take a 10-minute break because I have to use the restroom. Okay?
Okay.
And if you
All
have to, you
right.
can too. I'll be back.
Sounds good.
You can do it.
If you're watching Twitch, you should check out the hold screen. It's pretty funny.
You know, for a nat 1, that was rather
Nice.
successful.
Agreed.
I don't know, I expect that to go a lot worse.
I'm gonna eat this pizza and then we'll play.
What kind of pizza?
Basic bitch cheese.
It works. From where?
Domino's. I get the cheesy crust too.
Best
My
national
husband.
chain. Because I mean, everyone always says the locals are better, but your husband
Now,
won't.
the
Sorry.
important question is it store brand or name brand basic bitch?
Domino's.
It's Domino's.
Now, you said it was basic bitch pizza. I'm just wondering where the ingredient came from. If it's made of real basic
Oh.
bitches, they have to be locally sourced.
Organic.
Where all of the overly sassy white bitches go to die. It's like the horse farm when they
It's the Starbucks manager's office.
right.
Oh, God.
Just a meat grinder. Just, yeah, right back in the office. Right this way, Karen. Instead of this is Sparta, this is Starbucks.
I can't see it. Maybe if I load it again. Yeah, I can't see it, Deadman. The last message I see is it just says role playing with an asterisk. I can't see nothing.
Okay, I don't see anything else either. That's the last message I see. Oh yeah, I mean I saw that, but she should have. I think she.
Yeah, it's gone on my end. Yeah, I blocked him. I also then accidentally exited out of my chat. So it wiped it away. It's gone now. Sorry, the next part requires me to talk a little bit, so I gotta stuff my face first. Oh man. Did any of you watch the upset that was figure skating at the Olympics? Holy moly.
I meant to, but I didn't. I like figure skating and I don't get to watch it.
Oh man.
I imagine I can find it on one of my streaming services.
Yeah, if you have Peacock, they have like
Ugh.
I can tell you if you don't care or if you wanna watch it, I won't spoil it for you.
I'm gonna watch it. I'll find it. I will watch it. I'd be like, hey,
Oh, it's
Mister,
gonna
get your
be
peacock.
all
Let's
over.
go.
I will find a
You could
peacock. I will
probably
raid that zoo.
you can certainly find at least what I'm talking about will be on like TikTok and YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Some craziness. All right. We'll go back. Today's Friday. Okay. Focus, Sam. Focus. Lock it in. All right. So, currently, Theracia is playing the book piano to a horribly unsuccessful degree, but seemingly no one cares other than this guard thinking she's just another not the brightest light on the string. Rune and Arendelle are hanging out just over here. You guys are just hanging out.
There are plants. Can I go play with the plants?
I've returned.
Absolutely. You do any? Are you talking to the plants, or are you just hanging out with them, sniffing the flowers?
I am just going. See, I don't get to talk with plants. I can talk with the animals. So I'm just gonna talk to. I want to talk to plants, but they're not gonna talk back to me. It's fine.
This
All right.
fake druid over here.
How big is he going to be? Oh, look, he was pretty much the size. Fantastic. We'll make him a little bigger so he stands out.
These plants are going to leave you
Okay,
unread.
so they do. They smell very nice, but they don't talk to you. Not like moss.
Yeah,
So
moss.
Arendelle's sniffing flowers. Theresia's playing the piano. Rune, you're just hanging out, right?
Yeah, I'm just sitting on one of the pews.
Pick a pew. Move yourself over to one.
I should just play the druid.
Pugna is watching Tinker. Tinker, are you attempting to make any more escapes?
You're 0 for 2.
Okay. So you roll a net 20 on your stealth and how you doing it? Are you going up the wall or are you disappearing under the pews? And I'll let Pugna roll a persuasion just in case he also gets an at 20. I will let him crit fish.
I love crit fishing. That is a 16.
Oh, here, let me see if nope, that one doesn't notice. Oh, and I rolled a nat 1 on the other one. So the other guard got distracted by Theresia's piano playing. Not piano playing? He's not exactly sure. What's wrong with that girl?
Mm-hmm.
Are all of these guys messed up? He doesn't know.
As soon as I would notice
Tinker,
that Tinker was gone, I would turn to the guards and be like, "Go find him. He's not safe alone."
Oh, what? What's he gonna do? Oh, good lord! This one
By
goes
this
off.
point, will my Tinker radar have moved?
How far? Measure it and let me know.
No,
Is it a distance thing or?
I don't think it's a distance. I don't think it's a distance thing. Give me a second.
Or is it just whenever he like runs away?
The remainder of the duration of the spell, you know the distance and direction of the creature. So I'm mostly just asking if the direction changed, because if I know that, then I'll immediately start following the direction.
Well, your waypoint number would have gotten bigger.
Also, my question then becomes before I can answer that, Because right now you are distracted. So I would say that you don't know that
good.
Tinker's disappeared. So my question then becomes, does Pugna let anyone besides the guards know? Or Theracia, you can roll a perception check to see if you hear Pugna say to the guards to find him. Because
Yeah, I would announce it loudly to make sure all the guards knew.
okay, so everybody can roll a perception check to hear Pugna. Let's see if anybody's distracted. Tinker, that includes you to see if you know they're all looking for you.
I'm still playing the book with my 6.
Yeah, I want to see if you know that they're looking for you or if you're. Yeah, that's fair. You know. Rune, do you. Are you. I'm assuming you heard.
I would have heard it, but I'm not doing anything about it. Just roll your eyes and like, ugh. Yeah, I just sit
Arendelle,
there
do
and like,
you. Anybody who wants can. Anybody who heard it can go ahead and look around. If you know Pugna, that Theracia can find him. You can also just walk over there and alert her too. Be like,
Yeah, I would head that way to let her know.
Tinker, you can move around if you'd like. Well, they're all looking. Arendelle, do you look for him at all, or do you just keep smelling the flowers? Smell the
look for him.
roses. You can make an investigation if you'd like.
Oh, good
Tinker,
God.
make a stealth check for me, please, because people are actively looking for you.
Good God. I'm stupid. Investigation is still +0. Straight D20. Let's go.
You can do
Listen,
it.
that's like most of my skill checks.
4.
You're still looking.
I am still looking. Useless
Yes,
I
Tinker,
is.
but they're those like old style castle windows where they're just like thinner slits. They're not body size windows.
Oh yeah, I do need to mark a day off my tracker.
No, the only way that you would see to possibly get out is you'd have to look for like a door. These are all like I said, those slit windows, like the old style castle walls and stuff.
As Pugna
Uh,
walks over, I just lean over. Please don't ask me what I'm doing. Just don't
Ugna
ask.
would come in. Ugna would come in and slide and essentially pretend like he's playing a duet with you, like join you on the book piano, and be
Oh,
like,
please don't join me. It's only gonna make things worse. Please,
"I lost the
please don't
kid.
join. Anyway, what
I
do you
love it.
want?
I lost the kid."
Oh, okay. Hang on. She just closes her eyes, affixes herself to the pact. All right. Of course he's all the way across the way. I'll just point to the general direction he's in.
I would yell at the guards and just tell them, "Hey, surround that area."
Tinker, go ahead and roll another stealth check for me.
One person this guy cannot hide from.
Okay. 18. Let's see. Because they're looking. Okay. So this guard, as you're slipping under, he nat 20'd. He sees you going under the couch. And he just He sees you attempting to hide under the couch, scrambling under there, and he just looks over at his buddy and goes, Don't let him get out." And he is gonna attempt to, like, wrangle you like an angry cat from under the couch, like, just grab you by your scruff. You make an Yeah. Oh, well, damn it. He rolled a 1. He misses you. God damn you. Come on, you little shit. Come out of there. You try to run? Alright. Everybody can see him running at this point. Come back here. God da he's fast, small, and wily. What the fuck? Yes. But as you reach for it, it's locked. And you hear, as you're fiddling with it, even if you were to get out of there, you would just run around in an endless wood until you went probably completely insane. Go ahead and make a con save for me. So as you get to about here, your whole body just locks up.
It's about time.
Walks behind you. Do try and sit still, please. All of you, can you gather around?
Don't have to tell me twice.
Arendelle, do you stay by the flowers?
Uh,
Or are you going over there?
I'll come over here.
Nose half deep in a tulip.
Yeah.
This is a tall man, you said.
Yes, he's an older gentleman. He's bald. He's wearing sort of like monkish type robes. There's no like affiliation. He doesn't have um like old priest monk type robes. So you're not entirely sure if he's a priest
Fester, is
or if
that
he's a
you?
monk or if he's a just a random guy who's posturing. You're not entirely sure. They look nice, but they're not ostentatious. Ostentatious. They're not gaudy in any way. They're just very simple, very plain. And
Yeah.
he's kind of standing there looking at you.
So who's this Uncle Fester looking motherfucker?
Oh my goodness. He's a fairly handsome looking man. He's not. You're so silly. All right. Well, he is looking over all of you. He's turned his back to you, Tinker, and he's kind of talking at the rest of the group, but you're just kind of stuck there. Good. Now that everyone's here. I am here to speak. My name is Dennis. I'm here to speak for the council for all of you. It seems since your arrival here, you've decided to cause quite the ruckus, culminating in the most recent death of your fellow Reaper and trainer, Callum. Care to explain?
All your stuff.
I mean, for the record, we didn't kill him.
I'll let you talk.
Ready? I wish we could keep some.
He just looks back at you and then turns back to the rest of the group expectantly.
All right, so there's this tiefling lady that keeps following us. She created a bony out of a soul. She killed the hell out of Callum. Sort of slurped up his soul string into this fancy glove thing. I don't know what it is.
And we're expected to believe you because
Because you have no other accounts to defend otherwise.
exactly.
I mean, for what it's worth, I did conduct research on the body that the soul was stolen from. Not so much stolen, was corrupted, more like.
So tampering with the dead. Trapping souls as well?
Okay,
Is there
what
a
are you
particular
trying to peg on
reason?
me?
Listen, are we in trouble?
Isn't that what we're here for? Is to trap souls? That's their whole fucking thing.
You don't trap them. You help them move on. That's
By
freedom.
trapping them.
By reaping them. You seem to have a fundamental misunderstanding of your job. You do not
You seem
trap
to have a
souls.
fundamental misunderstanding of what the hell's going on. So we have been attacked. Perhaps you should show us the due respect.
And perhaps you should do the same.
Earn it. We've been doing our job.
Have you?
Oh, we have.
One of you failed your last reap? And he looks over at Tinker. That's not doing your job.
I did my job.
He was interrupted, to be fair, by this interloper of sorts. Also, who the hell are you to sort of sit on your little high castle and, just judge, jury, and executioner all this?
I am the Lord Seneschal of the Council of Reapers. It's my
Okay, what's
job
that supposed to mean?
to deliver. If you'll let me, it's my job
Yes.
to deliver the messages that the Council needs to deliver, the rulings they need to deliver, gather the information that they need, and speak to all of you. I am judge, jury, and executioner.
Lovely.
Well, sounds like you've already executed us without even listening to our side of the story. So please, if you
So,
wouldn't mind, I would like to have the floor.
make a persuasion check.
Ooh, now good. 6.
I don't want to rush to judgment. But go ahead. Take the floor.
We've had many so we've been described as anomalous occurrences throughout our time reaping. We are extremely inexperienced. We are simply learning on the go. Now we have lost somebody, the one person who was on the field with us. So it feels like the cards are stacked against us, and now we're being brought in front of the judicial system for some reason. So, this actually should be more of our side to complain and offer advice and feedback versus you sitting here thinking that you're going to judge us for any sorts of reason. So I apologize for any of us speaking out of line. I understand that this might be some sort of formal situation, and we're sitting in here playing hide and seek and, you know, tic-tac-toe. But you do need to understand that we are extremely inexperienced. We have not had any more formal training than from a drunk who has now currently lost his life. So, best thing that we have is each other and the few reaps that we've actually got to do without being attacked by outside forces, it seems. Yes,
Well, yeah, that is the one that died, and I
the
pull out the
drunk.
vial of his ashes.
Do I want to know why you have him in a bottle?
Did the spirit box light up white?
Because I'm a
Evidence.
researcher by trade.
Where else would you like us to keep him?
Um, perhaps in, I don't know, put him out the window or something? Dedication? I don't, what, a funeral? I don't know.
Higher than 55.
It's only been merely been a
Any
day.
anyone else? You said that someone keeps interfering with you. Are you willing
Yes.
to provide us with descriptions of this person so that we might figure out who they are?
Well,
I mean,
she looked very similar to
tall,
me.
blue, red-haired tiefling, gold horns, red
We've
eyes.
told all
Tall,
this to
muscular.
Rico. Didn't Rico give you all this information already? Why are we rehashing this for the third time?
Because I wanted to hear it straight from all of you. The
Well,
information that
yes,
he gives me is valuable, but this is new territory. So I'm attempting to investigate as one does. And you go
She's
straight to the source when you need
tall. She
to.
has long red hair. It's straight, long red hair, red eyes. I don't know what else to tell you. Big gold horns. They go straight up, and they kind of go like this. She makes like this like the shape of the horns.
yeah, she seemed
There's
particularly interested in hunting me down.
Yeah,
I'm not
didn't like her.
really sure
Not
what
at
that
all.
was about. She wanted me. She
right.
wanted to take her with me, or me with her somewhere. She kept reaching for my, I don't know, soul string, soul anchor.
Do you point it out? Do you make any gesture towards it?
Yeah, I'll show off the golden string.
He'll walk towards you and look at it as it's hmm,
Pugna would instinctively step
no,
forward to help protect, just in case.
interesting. Another, as you said, anomaly. But it's not uncommon for reapers who were made outside of the system to have golden threads like that. I assume it connects you to your tavern, your
Yep,
lighthouse. Hmm.
sounds about right.
That's actually interesting information. All of you others are currently connected to Adelaide. And he looks over at each one of your different threads. We are going to put some extra protection around your lighthouse, including keeping Rico there. And we are also going to change some things about how you operate. We are going to, and he looks at Adelaide, disconnect you, much like your friend here. We don't think that Adelaide is suited to have Reapers. So, to your
Explain.
lighthouse. Well, you all just explained, didn't you not? You told me you had no idea how your job was supposed to go, that you don't have all the information, that you don't know our rules. Clearly, she's not doing her job well. Oh, well, she certainly has been around long enough to know the rules of being a Reaper.
I at least get to keep my stuff in the stuff I've made in the lighthouse.
I'm not concerned with what you do with your lighthouse, simply that you all stay there. And he motions with his hand, and everybody make a wisdom save for me. Except for Thracia, you don't have to make one.
Dick.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
I guess
Um,
while that
It's not to be charmed, is it?
No.
Okay, then it's a
Yep.
10.
while all that's happening, Thracia,
That's a 21.
her
19 for Rune.
scatterbrainedness and also my
19.
scatterbrainedness. Oh, okay. Just remember, very important thing about the tiefling lady. She didn't seem to have a string like ours does, or really have a string at all. I don't know if she's a reaper.
Well, we'll find out, certainly, who she is. And he's still motioning with his hand. And, like I said, we are going to keep a closer eye on all of you as well. And as he moves his hand in like the final motion, makes like a big circle, and all of you feel a sharp disconnect. Who rolled? What did you roll, Pugna?
Roll the 10.
Okay. So you feel this sharp disconnect, and it's like a deep pain, a sort of tearing. It's like a jarring feeling. And it doesn't hurt for most of you. You can withstand it. But Pugna, you're going to take 3 points of damage. And you're going to watch slowly if you, well, go ahead and everyone, including Thracia, make a perception check for me.
Including me.
Yep, everyone. And actually, since you actually took damage, I'm going to let you make it at advantage.
Thank goodness.
Okay,
16.
Oh my God, I
an
rolled-
18.
I got
18 for
17.
Thracia. 17.
12.
12. Rune, what'd you get?
16.
16. Tinker. 8. Okay, so Pugna, Roan, Thracia, and Arendelle, you all feel that, and you look at your string. You've all had this silver string that gives off this sort of dull glow, and you watch as it fades out. And it, not from you, but from the outside, that space where it almost disappears, you can watch as it slowly starts to go down and towards your body and turns into the same gold color as Thracia. And if you were to look over at Adelaide, you'd notice that she only now has a gold string herself coming out.
So who do we
We
report to
will
now?
You will report to your lighthouse. That will stay the same. That's your home. Dennis, an overseer, will be joining you. His name is Dennis. He'll be there shortly.
Is it your
He's
name, Dennis?
finishing. Yes. What? People can't have the same name? I don't.
That's so. Are you a menace or Dennis?
No. Well.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I feel like you should make a roll for that if you said that to him. Is that
What am I
performance?
rolling?
I think that's
Uh,
performance because you're trying to tell a joke. I want to see if it
13.
lands. All right.
Psychic damage do I take from that reference?
You can roll a d6 and find out.
Alright, cool. Watch me take max damage because it's me.
Yeah.
Nope, I would instead take minimum damage
There
because
you
I'm a
go.
gamer.
You're just like, ugh. He just kind of deadpans you, but I'll probably change the name, okay?
Oh, Dennis. Jeez.
See you. That was me.
Yeah,
Anyways, I you'll have an overseer. He'll be there shortly. And he will deliver your reaps. You'll still continue on with your jobs. We wouldn't want any ill effects on that. Other than your one mishap, it seems you have been doing your jobs fine until this point. Continue to work within the rules and you should be fine. And like I said, you'll have guards to keep you from dying again. Oh, good. No
Yeah.
complaints. What I love to
I mean,
hear.
I do
Complete
have some
silence.
questions about the actual protection part. I mean, you said guards, something about guards, but what actual other protections are going to be there?
What do you want? An army?
Well, I'm not asking for an army. And she sort of just gestures up and down her body. I'm not much of a fighting type. I'm also the kind of person who likes knowing what they're getting
No.
into.
We will source some armor for you. I assume that's what you're asking?
I mean, I definitely want to notice some armor. I probably won't be able to use it very well because I mean, look at me.
I don't mean to overspeak or overstep Thracia, but I think what she's trying to get at is essentially why the fuck are we here? Kind of.
No, really,
In
I just wanted some clarification on what the man was talking about protection. That's
Gotcha.
pretty much just
Okay.
it.
I gotcha.
and
Okay.
oh, well, we'll look
I would like to
into
know why the fuck we're
means
here.
Yeah.
of physical protection. What do you mean when you say why are you here? Currently you're here because you, like I said, have had quite the most interesting introduction to this um, particular job as anyone I have seen in my time. And as for you being reapers, is that what you're
I,
asking me?
I'll try to go down the list as best as I can. A, why does it feel like we're being punished? 2, why does it feel like Adelaide is now also being punished? 3, why are we reapers? 4, what are we reaping towards? And 5, who's your boss?
I sit on the council. We're joint venture. You're
Okay.
talking to the highest you can. As for
Hey,
why you are reapers, that is entirely up to the universe, whatever god you follow, whatever pact you made, whatever blunders you have done in your life. It's not a punishment, it's not a boon. It is what it is. I
is it a
can't explain
retirement
it
plan?
beyond that. You will one day move on, as all reapers do. There will be a final reap, which is what you are working for. And that final reap will be the one that, once completed, you will move on to whatever next thing you have been sending all the souls onto since you started.
Hopefully more fucking answers.
That's about as good as it gets. We don't. Here. There are billions of beings in existence. Billions on billions. Planes on
Okay.
planes. People fucking everywhere, okay? And the gods, whoever, well, we know the gods exist. The gods, fate, death itself, all got real fucking sick of having to deal with all of the souls, all of the work of moving them from A to B. Thus we were created. We get the souls from A to B. There is no more purpose beyond that. There is no grand scheme beyond that. Like I said, it is
Who
what
is
it is.
B? There's B. There's a B?
Now that is an unanswerable question because it varies per soul. Some of them go on to the planes of their gods. Some go on to another life, another existence, if they believe in that. Some go on to a happy place in weird purgatories. Some of them go to hell. It really just depends on what they were doing. That's why all of you, all of us, everyone who becomes a reaper, a warden, a council member, a lightkeeper, is so vastly different than each other because there is no rhyme or reason. We are all just here at the bequest, hand, undue punishment of some, like I said, god, force, death itself, until we're not. Much like life.
Basically,
Okay.
we're being toyed by the gods, and there's nothing much we can do about it. So it's really just a lot like what happened in life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
So,
I'm telling you that if you believe it, your God signed you up for this job. Whether they consider that a boon or a punishment is between you and them. But really, they have so many souls to get from A to wherever they send their souls that they decided they needed you to help with that. So maybe it's a boon.
we're
So the long
taking
story
the souls from the A hole and putting them into the B hole. You know what I mean?
You are very quick with your words. But yes,
So yeah,
Encourages.
yes.
the long and short of it is that once you do your final reap, it's likely then you'll go to Bahamut. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
You're either being sequestered or punished here.
Hey, you know what? That's better than a no.
He walks up to
All
you,
right.
Tinker, and he puts his hand like kind of on your shoulder, and he goes, "Think of it like I said. It's not neither a boon nor a punishment to be a reaper. It is simply another task your God has sent you on. Something else he needs you to do,
Extra
right?
credit.
It also seems like you all have a little bit extra on top of it, right? You're extra special. Someone really wants to kill all of you. Don't know why, and we will figure that out. But
Will
perhaps on top of
we be
being
dead?
here to reap souls. What do you mean?
Are we going to be dead before you figure it out? You know what? That's not
We
even my
already
question.
are dead.
Here's true. It's very, very true. Here's my question. Here's what I really want to know. Denny boy. My feeling about this
Oh, Danny boy.
is, oh, Denny boy, is we're here to help you. Correct? You need help with this. Yeah? I mean, you're the boss, right? You said you're the highest of the highest.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If
So, what can we do to help you the most besides just reaping?
for now, if that tiefling woman that you keep all talking about shows up, I suggest hitting her really hard until she goes unconscious and then bringing her here.
The fuck you think we're doing with her? Having tea and crumpets?
Well,
How about
now that I've
you help us kill her? Do you have anything? Since you're the highest of highest in our cool little highland, give us something.
I have guards. If you're asking for weaponry and armor,
I can't. I can't hit them with guards.
I mean, you can certainly try.
I
Maybe you can use one as a bat. Sorry, off topic. I will look for armor and weaponry for you. We aren't normally equipped to outfit reapers, but like you said, this is a special case. So I will send not only guards to help on your reaps, keep you standing. He looks at Thoratia's small figure. I will muster up equipment for all of you to help you not die again. Or what was it you said? Soul slurped up into a glove?
Yeah, she's
Yeah, that looked unpleasant.
she's kind of it was this sort of glowy glove. She sort of took it up to Caleb, and the the thread funneled into it, and that's how Caleb got disintegrated.
Hmm. Yes, I will find equipment for you then. You will find it at your crossroads over the next couple of days. Is that acceptable for you?
yes. Could you also bring
Take
someone to
whatever
fix
you
that
get.
dude's head?
Which dude's head?
I'm gonna point at Tinker.
Um, I'm not one for the healing arts, but I can find someone to do that. Yes, there's someone around who might be able to look into this.
Cool. Can he come? Can he show up as Bahamut, please?
Oh,
What?
make a persuasion check.
I want him to show up as his god.
If there's any
Oh,
way that
please.
Thracia could give an inverse help action to just inflict disadvantage,
You don't need
not
to.
out of
That is a
not out
you don't need
not out
to.
of spite, just out of pure confusion.
That's a 3.
He just
Oh
looks
my
at you
god.
and goes, "Are you suggesting we play a prank on him?"
Not a prank, more or less allow him to fully commit to the healing.
Ah, sort of a if it's God suggested, so be more open to it type of thing.
You can't sow a field that isn't plowed.
Huh. I'll think on it. All right. So, weaponry, guards. We'll keep you safe. We'll investigate this tiefling woman. I know you said you didn't see a thread, but I would assume, much like her strange soul glove or her turning people into bonies in a matter of moments, she is doing something to protect that thread or keep it hidden from everyone. I see no other real person who would being person unless it's a god who got bored and decided to we'll find out. We're going to look into any reapers that have gone missing or done anything suspicious. We'll do a roll call of everyone and we'll look into this. Until then, like I said, armor and guards, and you all keep doing your job. If she attacks, you hit her in the head real hard, knock her out, and we will come and gather her for interrogations. Sound like a plan?
Fine by me.
Anybody have any objections? You've aired lots of comments and concerns. Anything else?
It doesn't matter at this point. Comments and concerns don't get answered. Can we just go back now?
If you'd like.
Yeah. Who just
You know
satisfied?
I immediately think of the crossroads and leave.
how. And you disappear.
Bye bye.
Pugno would follow suit.
Mhm. And so that just leaves the rest of you standing in there. Tinker, you feel that hold that you had on you, it dissipates after a minute, and you're free if you'd like to go back. But while you were there, 2 guards have come to flank you to ensure that you do not scurry away. They're standing in front of the doors. There's, like, another guard up behind the throne, like, ready to tackle you if you try to disappear.
Just look at Tinker. Tinker, just go home.
Um, make a dex check, and I'll have them make dex checks too. Yeah. Dex. Nice. So okay, they all do run into each other. So the Arendelle and Thracia will watch as these 3 guards all go to try and grab Tinker at once, and then he disappears, and they all comically smack foreheads.
He's our teammate, huh?
Oh man, it's the blind leading the blind up in here, isn't it? This is gonna be great.
Or the angry leading the blind. Thracia and Arendelle, do you head back to the crossroads as well? I heard Thracia apologize to the guards.
No, I actually kind of, well, before I go back, I don't know what Arendelle wants to do. I kind of want to go up to the big guy and just have a nice little chat with him.
Okay. We will do that either next time or in ICC if you'd like. Because it is 10:33, so.
Fair enough.
Arendelle, do you stay and hang out with Thracia, or do you head back?
I'll head back. There's no point to me being here.
She disappears as well. So that just leaves Thracia here with him. And you, that's not you. This is you.
That is me.
That one.
You are correct, ma'am.
Adelaide is also staying here. She has not come back with you either. Thracia, you would see her kind of just go plop down on the bench over here by herself. She hasn't really said anything this entire time, but she's not. When Rune and Pugna and Tinker and Arendelle get back, they would notice that she has not come back yet. Gilfira is there. The guards haven't arrived yet. Rico hasn't come back yet. And you haven't seen anyone else. And then, as the rest of you return to the crossroads and Thracia has her conversation with Dennis, the menace, we're going to end for tonight. And then we'll come back all of that next time. And we'll see what happens next.
Woohoo!
Woo.
Big session that would go.
All right. Thanks for watching on Twitch. If you've been watching, we appreciate you. We'll be back not next Friday, but the Friday after that to do it again and see what happens next. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Peace, friends.
Okay. All right. That's all done. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to change it up with stars and wishes. So if anybody wants to send me any, they can just send them in their backstory chat.